Life, the greatest treasure, the greatest joy. In India, this joy blossoms every year in almost 26 million families. But in some homes, this joy is short-lived. Despite the fact that infant mortality has come down by 50% in the last 3 decades, about 1.7 million infants still die each year. In addition, another 1 million children die before they reach the age of 5. What is ironic is that a majority of these deaths are attributable to easily preventable or treatable conditions, like hypothermia, bacterial infection, acute respiratory infections, diarrhea, malaria, measles, and malnutrition. Over the years, vertical interventions like immunization, oral rehydration therapy, ARI program, and malaria control have helped in reducing the incidence and deaths due to these diseases. The challenge is huge. The task is multi-layered, but the resolve is singularly strong. It's a resolve called IMNCI, Integrated Management of Neonatal and Childhood Illnesses. Government of India, UNICEF, and 5 state governments of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, and Madhya Pradesh are together playing a vital role in spearheading the implementation trials of the IMNCI strategy. In each district, about 2,500 village-level functionaries, including a large number of Anganwadi workers, health workers, and community-level volunteers like community health guides and Jana Swasthya Rakshaks and private practitioners are being trained. In addition, about 200 first-line supervisors are also being trained.
आमचा IMNCI प्रशिक्षणानंतर जेव्हा आम्ही कार्यक्षेत्रामध्ये आलो त्यावेळी अंगणवाडी कार्यकर्ते आणि आरोग्य सेविका यांनी कामाला सुरुवात केलेली होती आणि त्यांच्यामध्ये एक नवीन उत्साह निर्माण झालेला होता की आतापर्यंतचे जे अर्भकमृत्यू होत होते ते कशामुळे होतात त्यांच्या कारणांचा आम्ही शोध घेत होतो, परंतु ते वाचवण्यासाठी आपण काय करायला पाहिजे याची एक वेगळी दिशा मिळाली आणि त्याच्याप्रमाणे त्यांचं काम सुरू झालेलं आहे.
The IMNCI training package is unique in many ways. The training materials include separate modules, color-coded chart booklet, photo booklets, and video. The training methodology for classroom includes reading of the module, chart booklet, case studies, exercises, drills, role play, photo book exercises, and videos. Much emphasis is given on individual feedback following exercises and discussions. Except for the first day, each forenoon is spent either in the hospital or community for clinical experience. To ensure quality training, the facilitator to trainee ratio has been restricted to 1:6. In addition, 1 to 2 higher level facilitators observe every training course. The objective of the training program is to empower trainees to assess young infants for possible bacterial infection and diarrhea, check for a feeding problem, check the young infant's immunization status, identify and provide treatment and refer when required, counsel to solve breastfeeding problems, advise the mother on home care, and conduct home visits for all newborns. The clinical skill building is heavily dependent on visits to the Medical College Hospital, District Hospital, sub-centers and houses. During these clinical sessions, first the facilitator demonstrates the entire process. This is followed by assessment, classification and case presentation by each of the trainees independently. The feedback is provided by the facilitators. Another vital aspect is the home visit for assessing children for appropriate counseling. It strengthens home and community-based practices, particularly newborn care. The IMNCI strategy is today operational in select villages. The positive responses testify to the success of the training. Workers are keeping track of all births in their area and try to visit the newborn on the first day of birth itself. The newborn is assessed, classified, and the mother is counseled. All babies are visited again on the 3rd and 7th day of birth. An additional 3 visits on the 14th, 21st, and the 28th day of birth are made for low birth weight babies.
बाळाचं नाव काय? बाळाचं जन्मलं त्यावेळेस वजन किती होतं?
1.2 किलोग्राम.
अच्छा, आता किती वजन आहे बाळाचं?
4 किलो 700 ग्राम.
मग एवढं बाळाचं वजन कमी होतं त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला असं वाटलं होतं का बाळाचं वजन एवढं चांगल्या प्रकारे वाढेल म्हणून?
अजिबात वाटलं नाही. म्हणजे भीती होती की आता आज थोड्या वेळात मरते का आता ह्या क्षणाला मरते ह्या भीतीत होता. म्हणजे वाढेल याची कल्पनाच नव्हती.
The competence of Anganwadi workers and health workers to refer critical cases for timely further treatment by doctors has improved and helped to save the lives of infants. A strong management structure is being built in to oversee IMNCI implementation and ensure a facilitating environment. In the initial stages, the supervisor and the worker make joint home visits. Regular monthly meetings are held, in which all case sheets are reviewed, a feedback is taken from the worker, drugs are replenished, and experiences are shared. Encouraged by the initial positive outcomes achieved in 5 districts, the IMNCI strategy is now being expanded to 40 districts of India by the government under the National RCH program during 2005-2009. IMNCI is a strategy with far-reaching implications, but calls for an input of several million rupees in each district. It needs partnering hands to help empower millions of families in more and more districts of the country. The challenges are many, but India knows that with a child population of about 140 million under the age of 5, it has a leadership role to play in ensuring the rights and well-being of the world's children. It knows that making IMNCI a success means giving the cause of neonatal and child health a quantum leap globally.